Okay, so welcome to Them Guys Unscripted. This is our first episode. My name is Marco. I'm the protector of the system, and we just felt like it's important to make this first episode, this first video on the crucial time that we're having.
Yeah, my name's Liza. I'm also a protector of this system. I think that with current events as they are, especially for people in the DID community, we really need to focus on keeping ourselves safe right now. And that's not just in terms of physical, wash your hands and shit, which you should do. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, as protectors, I know a lot of you protectors out there have been fronting more than usual. So I'm talking to you. You need to keep your system safe from the content of the mainstream media as a whole.
Absolutely.
Just
Absolutely.
from all different sides. I'm not going to mention anything in particular because it doesn't need to have any energy thrown at it any more than it already has. Not talking about anything in particular, but you know what I'm talking about. Any triggering material that's happening right now in mainstream news or in DID news.
What's trending in the community right now?
If you are triggered by it, if someone in your system is triggered by it, protect them. Keep y'all safe. Don't disengage. Disassociate, if you will. Okay? I know that it's tempting to make, DID system reacts to, etc. You don't need to do that. Please don't expose yourself to that. This is hurtful stuff. This is abusive stuff. That's
And
being brought out.
There's real traumatic things that we're all experiencing right now. All of our systems. Every one of the systems I'm seeing, the systems here, my system, your system.
There have been so many splits. There have been so many hard times.
We're all experiencing many different of our own personal, traumatic issues right now.
Everyone in the DID community seems to struggle in a sort of wave. It just happens. I don't know if it's because we're energetically in tune or what, but there are so many splits. It does. And there are so many splits happening right now. It's clear that there's immense damage being wrought on the DID community. We need to protect ourselves. As a group, we need to put our shields up. Dissociated has already left social media. Good for them. Good for them.
It's the most safe thing that they can do right now.
I urge as many of you who feel capable, I urge you to do the same. I don't think it's a good place for DID systems right now. I think there's a load of crap that's being just pushed on us, and there's something else to think about that I'm not sure many have, but I'm sure quite a few people have cottoned onto it, is there's a mind-body connection. Most chronically traumatized people fall into the high-risk group for this health issue going around. So there's almost a 1-to-1 ratio. If you have DID, you're very likely in the high-risk group, and you're probably really scared right now. And I get it. But the thing is, please disengage. We know how to keep ourselves safe. We know how to avoid triggers, keep ourselves regulated and calm, grounded. Focus. Fall back on all of your tools right now. Use every tool that you can to help everyone in your system. Turn inward right now. I know it's going to be tempting to try to educate the fools out there who don't know what they're talking about and who are spreading misinformation about DID. And I really commend the people out there who are willing to put the fight out, and get the information, the proper information spread. But if it's triggering you, protect yourself. Protect everyone in your system. It's not worth it. Not right now. It's not worth a split.
Do what you need to for your system. System comes first over any external relationship.
Anyone. Don't put your system at risk here. I know that we've been doing leaps and bounds in the DID community especially. with spreading information and destigmatizing this disorder. I get it.
And I know it's irritating. I know. It's really hard to stay away from that information when you see it and you know it and you know the scientific facts that's behind it.
It's
really, really hard to not click on that video and let
just
yourself...
be like, "Oh, that's so wrong. Let me
help you. Let me help
you. I get it.
Yeah.
But some people can't be helped.
Yep.
And through a screen, you cannot determine whether the person behind that screen is a perpetrator or not. Protect yourself. We've all survived perpetrators before.
All of us.
All of us.
All of you.
We've dealt with perpetrators. We know how to handle them, and we've survived them. So don't let them have access to you now through your screen. That's all we're trying to say here. Protect yourselves. There are some damaged people out there. People so damaged that their souls are almost dead. You need to not let them injure you right now. It's not worth a split. It's not worth damage or more trauma on anyone in any system. If it's going to do that, disengage. Turn your screen off.
Yep.
That's the best thing that we can all do to cope right now, is know our limits and turn that screen off when it gets too much.
Take care of each other. Take care of the littles. And make sure everyone is safe. And if you have partner systems, lock it down. Lock it down with each other. And make sure that trust is there.
Yeah.
And ultimately, make sure everyone is safe. No matter what.
Yep. System, your system, comes before anything else out here. So it's time to put the shield up. Protect yourselves. And then once this trend blows over, bloom out again. And in the meantime, let's just stay connected as a community. Stay connected with each other. Don't try to get to these singlets right now, okay?
It's not worth it. It's not worth your energy right now.
It's not worth triggering yourself. It's not worth trauma. And it's not worth a split. So
in any way.
Ground yourselves. Hold on to every tool you've ever learned. All the good, healthy coping tools that you've learned. Hang on to them. And we see you.
Absolutely. This is our first video. This is episode 1 of Them Guys and Us Unscripted. Please like and subscribe if you liked and found that this information was helpful. And there'll be more to come.
Thank you.